Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Star Wars The Old Republic. Now, I must be quite quick to take on these lurkers, because there are a lot of people around, and, well, I wanted to make sure that we finished up this quest, so we could head on and defeat the Elder Lurker, which, of course, we will be doing in just a second. Now, as we can see here, Zalek is still with a tank spec, but, obviously, we could change him to a DPS. I think it might be quite fun to do that. And we'll see how well he does. And, yeah, I actually have no idea how he's going to do, but, well, from what I could tell, playing with a tank or a healer as a DPS is obviously the way to go. And we are now going to be heading into this cave right here and luring out and defeating the Elder Lurker. If there are any other people around, then I may invite them just to get the credit with everyone in the group, obviously. And we'll see how that goes, obviously. Some people do not like doing that for whatever reason, but nevertheless we are going to be attempting to do so. As you can see, Elder Lurker has been killed many times. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, hopefully we'll be able to... Oh, there it is! Hello! We are going to be dealing some damage. Let's do this. Okay, so how is Zalek actually doing now? So he has taken aggro from me. He is doing exceptional damage. However, he is taking way too much damage, but as you could see there, he just did an amazing finishing strike, but look at his HP, it's at 50%, we really cannot have that, so we are going to be changing him back to a tank. I think that's probably going to be the best idea. And now we must return to Sergeant Saga, but not just yet, of course. That is a little bit too soon. We must complete all of these before we are able to do that. And then we will be, of course, completing the Shadow of Revan quest, which is, of course, to complete 6 missions, as well as defeating, I should probably track that, defeating these enemies, such as this guy right here. So, let's teleport on him. There we have it. And, whoa, he seems to be doing quite a few acrobatics right there, but it seems as though we are going to be chasing him around everywhere. There we are. Come on. Let's do this. Nice leeching strike to heal us a little bit, and maybe a nice death field as well. You never know. And an assassinate. And finish him off. Thank you very much. Okay, so that guy has been killed very easily, in fact. I really do like the tanking Zalek more than the DPS one, but obviously if I was playing as maybe a Sith Assassin tank, then that would make a huge difference in my opinion, but as I'm not, then yes, it's probably best not to worry about that. Okay, here's the guard console. Let's download the data from it. Oh, okay, this is, yep, I thought so. This is going to be a wave-based mission by the looks of things. And I'm going to be trying to dot up everyone here as much as I can with Creeping Terror and Discharge, of course, and then we'll be using our various other abilities just to finish them off. There we go. Now, level 2 defenses have been engaged. I'm going to go stealth for this, just to make sure I know what I'm getting myself into. Aha, okay, so some elite units, not really anything to worry about. Let's start with a Demolish there. And then we'll spread that to the other one, and a nice Assassinate to go along with that, as well as a Demolish. I like that, and then a Death Field to finish off that one. And this one as well. So level 3 is going to be an advanced training droid by the looks of things. I did not have any time to go into stealth there, unfortunately enough. But we don't really need to worry about that too much as far as I'm aware, because of course Zalek is absolutely insane, as you can plainly see. He is just utterly destroying this guy without really even needing my assistance. Obviously I do think I am doing enough damage, and I don't think Zalek has that much damage, so there is that, and I suppose that is quite good for us to actually help him with, but other than that, I really don't think he needs any help, so that is quite impressive, I have to admit. And now we are going to be heading down to... Well, I'm actually going to untrack this for now, because we need to do this commander's transmission signal, so we're going to be heading over in this direction. As we can see here, we need to scan for the signal by the looks of things. Okay, there are a couple of people here, so probably going to need to wait it out a little bit, maybe, but we'll just see if we can scan for it for now. I believe that is actually it. Wow, okay, that was relatively easy, wasn't it? And we are going to be waiting the couple of seconds and then seeing what we have to do after that. Is that it? No, we have to destroy the power panel. Aha. Destroy the power panel? Well, this guy obviously has to do it first, so I suppose I will just leave him to it, and that guy's PvP enabled, so I need to be very careful not to click him by mistake, because he is level 65. So we need to be quite cautious of that. I think this guy is going to be waiting here for some time, so I'm thinking I'm actually going to go and do the other quest up in this direction here. I think there is another one of those rather strong champion units. I think there is. Yeah, General Straden is over there, so we are going to be heading on over there and seeing if we can eliminate him, and then we'll come back and see if we can get that power box eliminated itself. So where is he? Ah, there he is. Ah, he's actually being fought already. Is that true? Yes, it is. But by who? By a gunslinger. Ah, that's very unfortunate. I was hoping that I'd be able to invite him so that I could potentially get the credit too. Well, nevertheless, I will be cutting away, and I will wait here for some time and see if we can actually kill General Straden. Okay, so we have General Straden tagged right here, which is very, very nice indeed, and we can now use our Assassinate and various other cool abilities to eliminate him. And he's actually dying relatively fast, I gotta say. He does appear to be quite the pushover in comparison to Lord Cantail, who was quite difficult in comparison, I feel. But I suppose this fellow was a field cannoneer, and he is used to having the range to back him up. So we are now going to be heading down once again to the power box, and we'll see whether we can actually get that. Everyone else on this list appears to be in the next zone, so we're going to need to head over there in due time, of course. And we'll see where we go from there. But for now, let's just hope and see whether we can actually get the power box interacted with. Yes, there we go. No one is here. Excellent. Very, very nice. I like that. So let's do that. And there's the Revanite Commander. Okay, thank you. Very nice indeed. So we're going to be taking both of these guys out. I'm probably going to focus this one because it seems as though this one is the healer. I think that would probably be a better idea than attacking the other one, of course. Yes, as you can see, he's actually healing himself, and I'm not interrupting him because I am, for some reason, not doing that. Not entirely sure why, but there we have it. Taking that guy out now, and eliminate this one too. Thank you very much. And now we can return to the fellow that gave us the quest, which is great. And we'll now be heading onward to the next zone. That appears to be it, and I can actually now untrack that, and I can untrack this. And we only have 2 remaining, technically. Well, 1 remaining, 1 daily remaining at least, and we'll then be heading onward from there. I actually am hoping... Wait a minute, we only have 4, right? Yes, we only have 4, so I'm actually a little bit worried that we're not going to be able to complete this, but I would hope that there's going to be a couple of quests in the wilderness itself, maybe? Because surely they wouldn't give you an expansion quest without actually knowing... Wait a minute. What is this? What is this? There is something here. Ah, hello. It is a data pad. Ah, thank you Rescue Republic Scouts. Let's do it. Why not? Let us do it. How long is our experience boost? 2 hours remaining. That's very, very nice. Okay, so... Okay, we have to kill these Masasi by the looks of things to get in there. So without further ado, let's dot the first one up. The first of many to fall before us. Oh yes, very nice indeed. And Zalek is also doing his damage. And we also have a bonus mission as well. That's very nice. Okay, I do like that. Let's use our death field here. Deal some nice burst damage. And, it appears as though these are where the Republic Scouts have to be rescued.
I can make it back to camp. Stay strong out here.
Are we actually going to be not murdering those Republic... No, we are not going to be murdering the Republic Scouts, of course. We are allies with them, aren't we? Ah, yes. Of course. Yes, my bloodthirst got the best of me for a second there, but I have recovered slightly, yes. Only slightly. So, let us open up the next cage.
They ambushed us. That was smart. They should have killed us then.
And this one as well. This is actually a relatively easy quest by the looks of things right now.
You saved my life. We were dead, and you... Thank you.
There we have it. Thank you very much. Okay, so we have done that. Now we just need to kill 2 more Massassi, I would say.
Thank you.
And then we will be done with the bonus mission as well, because of course, why would we not? We definitely want to get the experience for it. I mean, I think that would be a pretty nice idea at least. So let's try and see if we can get to that one over there. There we have it. And a nice death field as well. Finish that one off, and there we have it. We've completed that one too. Okay, so now we can just eliminate this and head onward. Now, wait a minute. What is actually going... Ah! Oh my. Okay, so Master Zunor is actually here. And we are going to be stealthing. Thank you very much. Don't want to be attacked by those guys at the same time. That would be pretty bad. And now we're going to be attacking her. Thank you. There we have it. Okay, so far so good. She is using Ravage on Zalek and doing absolutely 0 damage because I do believe he used his excellent damage reduction ability, which does make it so that he takes literally 99% less damage for a couple of seconds, as far as I'm aware at least. Let me just make sure that that is indeed the case. Maybe? Or unless he's just absolutely insane and very, very powerful and he doesn't even need to. So, yes, that appears to be it anyway. Okay, so let's just move on out here. Thankfully enough, we have stealth. And there is the last. Lord Commander Inkari. And then we must head back. But, of course, we have not completed 6 yet. We only have 5. So I'm hopeful that we'll actually run across something else very, very soon that will enable us to complete that. So I'm just going to restore myself a little bit before we head onward. And then we're going to see whether we can actually find an additional quest that's... Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking on the minimap and I see something. I see this. Aha.
If we don't get massive support soon,
Oh, defeat the stone rays. Okay, defeat stone rays. I've seen those before. They are flying bats of sorts. So I suppose I can head over in this direction. Or wait a minute. It might not be this, but might not be this direction actually. It might be this way instead. As we can see here, we have some stone rays, I think. Yes, it appears as though we do have a couple of them. So I'm going to use our teleport to get over there as quickly as we can and deal some damage. We don't even need to worry about using our damage over time effects because goodness knows they do have a very small amount of HP in comparison to others. And a nice death field to begin this particular fight. There we have it. Very nice. And eliminate that as well. Okay, so we have 6 out of 15. We need another 9. There's actually a nice drop here. What is it? A schematic. Okay, a schematic for a Trimantium Vibro Knife. That's actually really cool. If you can craft that, then yeah, props, because that seems like a very cool weapon for... I think it is an Imperial agent, probably. Or maybe a smuggler, something along those lines. But nevertheless, we are going to be continuing our massacre of the stone rays in the area. And I'm actually going to be dotting many of these up right now because, well, they have very small HP and we should be able to eliminate more of them over time by doing just that. There we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay, so we only need, how many? 1 more, actually. You have surveyed the entire map of the temple ruins. Excellent. Oh no, I'm flagged for PvP. Very, very soon. I need to run away from this. But I have completed the quest. Oh, we have not completed the quest, not just yet. We need to lure out and defeat the Stone Ray Matriarch, by the looks of things. So, I'm hopeful that I'll be able to get out of combat. Maybe. Yes, Zalek, thank you. Okay. And then we'll be making our way up over here, by the looks of things. Okay, so lure out and defeat the Stone Matriarch, Stone Ray Matriarch. That's a little unfortunate if there are a couple of other people doing that. Obviously, it's relatively similar to the Elder Lurker, I would say. Maybe? No. It appears no one else is doing it. Okay, wonderful. So let us ignite the nest. And we will be fighting it immediately. There we have it. Very nice indeed. Okay. There we are. Very nice assassinate right there. And we can then get some demolish on, which is basically crushing darkness, but it does increase the damage that we deal to every target that we attack, of course, with it. which I have to say is amazing. I very much appreciate that, and take it out. There we go. Now we can return to the Sergeant and see what he has to say for himself. I'm actually hopeful that this will count for the missions for Coalition forces. I'm very much thinking it will, because why would it not?
The wildlife is under control for now. You'll have room to maneuver.
Right. Yes, sir.
And yes, there it is. 1 out of 6. So all we need to do now is eliminate the last of the elite targets, that being Lord Commander Inkari, which I do believe is over here. And the only other one we need to deal with is the Recovering the Relics quest, which I do actually think we will be absolutely fine with. Now, the one problem I'm having at the moment is that Zalek is not here, but now he is, thank goodness. I was actually a little bit worried there. He got stuck behind the wall because I was a little bit too quick to jump down here and attack this. But nevertheless, it seems as though we will be absolutely fine. There we have it, very nice. And there we have it, yeah. So we only need 5 more quests complete, and that of course means just completing a couple of relics, well, collecting them anyway. And that will be fine. So let's just buff ourselves once more just to make sure everything's cool there. And a nice death field to deal significant damage, a nice lacerate, and there's another bonus mission which we may as well do. We're actually almost level 60, believe it or not. Wow, that is actually very fast. And we will eliminate all of those as well. So let's actually just see how much experience we're going to be getting for this. 20,000? Okay, I'm not really going to be... going out of my way to do that, because 20,000 is not really significant in comparison to this, which gives us 212,000. And, well, I would like to get that done a little bit quicker than not. So let's just make sure that we pick up all of these relics as fast as we can, and then we'll be as happy as Larry, as they say. So then we are going to be moving on over here. I think there'll be a couple more over here, maybe where more enemies are. It seems that way. There seem to be a lot of allied units. Maybe this one over here. There's actually 3 in the vicinity here. Very nice. And we just need 1 more if I'm able to get these 2, so that's good. Now I'm hopeful. Can I actually use Mind Trap on these guys? They are humanoids after all, so I should be able to. Yes, there we go. And I'm going to be picking up this. Thank you very much. And then we're going to be moving on out of here. Oh, yes, I do like that about the Sith Assassin. Very easily able to get some sneakiness going on. I like that quite a bit. And, there appears to be a relic over here. I may be going off a little bit of the beaten track, but I think it is worth it. And there we have it. Now, never mind. We have to recover the ancient relic. Okay, where is the ancient... Oh, of course, it's in the Architect's Hollow, which is where we went beforehand for another quest here, wasn't it? I think so. I think it was to unlock the temple so that we could go down and speak to Revan. So that is relatively cool, I gotta say. So, yeah, let's just move down here. Thankfully enough, not encountering any enemies. And we will be very happy indeed to complete these quests. And I suppose, considering they are dailies, you can do them every single day, so if you want to, you can actually get a good amount of... What is this? Common data crystals. Well, they were basic commendations before the patch. And you can also get, what? Reputation with the Coalition Forces of Yavin 4. So if you want to improve them, and maybe get some items specifically from their vendors, then I suppose that is where you got to go. Now, let's just see here. This is a group phase. Oh, okay, we're going to be fighting something, no doubt, then. I assume. Oh, never mind. Okay, we're not going to be fighting anything. That's wonderful. So, let's just pick up the ancient relic. And then we will be heading out of here. No. Okay, we're not heading out of here, apparently. So, we're going to be dealing some damage to this guy, no doubt. Let's get some demolish on him before I use my assassinate to make sure that we maximize damage. And let's use our saber overcharge here, even though I don't really think it really helps too much. Not amazingly, at least. And then we will use assassinate once again, and he actually stunned us for a little bit of time there, but no such luck. You are going down. There we have it. And now we must return to Lieutenant Sabri, who is at the Coalition staging area by the looks of things. Wait a minute. Ah, that's just the bonus mission, which we will not be doing, and instead we will just be quick traveling back to the Coalition area. And then we will have completed all of the missions required for Shadow of Revan to advance. Very nice indeed, I have to say. And so, let us speak to all of them. And we will be seeing what happens next.
You wanted these relics preserved. Consider it done.
And there is level 60. Thank you very much for that. Goodness me. It was actually rather easy to get to level 60, I gotta say. It doesn't seem to be that difficult, but obviously I do believe what happened was the expansion coming out was incredibly fortuitous for us. And now, wait a second. Where do I have to go here? I have to go to these two.
You were right. The Revanites rely
Goodness me, look at all of the experience we're actually getting. That is very, very nice, I gotta say. And I am now going to say thank you to everyone in the guild for granting me on level 60. That is very, very nice.
This is the Imperial Guard's training data.
And there we have it. Now we must return to Darth Mar. And yes, I did see a message in the guild to let me know to check my mail. And there is actually a lot of it. I'm actually just going to go over and take a look and see whether they've grasped me for level 60 or something along those lines. The developers are quite nice along the... Oh my. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff right here. Okay, we have a lot of stuff right here, but I will be going over that in a separate episode, and for now we are going to be returning to Darth Mar and speaking with him. So we'll see what he obviously wants to do next. Oh! Look at that! You've tracked Revan to his final hiding place. It's time to take him down for good. Let's do it. Let's head into the story area and speak to Darth Mar.
Finally, there can be trust between us, and not a moment too soon. As we speak, our forces are working with the Republic to end the Revanite threat and take the temple.
In spite of our obvious differences, and the fact we're at war, you were able to inspire a sort of cooperation I never imagined possible. Credit where it's due. You succeeded where Darth Mar and I failed.
But we aren't finished yet. There is one element even our combined militaries will be unable to stop.
Revan.
Given his failure, he'll try to escape, to regroup. That cannot be allowed to happen.
Consider it taken care of.
Okay, well, it appears as though we must now travel to the Forgotten Terrace, and without further ado, I am going to be ending this episode off here, and next time, on Star Wars The Old Republic Sith Inquisitor Edition, we are going to be using this rather confusing fighter. Oh my goodness. Okay, oh, there we are. Thank you very much. So we will now be traveling to the Forgotten Terrace, and seeing what is actually going on there, but... Oh my. What is it? Aha. Okay, we are now here, and... Oh my, I think I know what's going to happen next. Okay, well, without further ado, I will end this off here. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.